I didn't do that.
We know.
We know. We were watching you.
I can't watch you guys. It's not fair. I don't like it.
If they would let you have more than one like person that can like control stuff, I'm sure she would give it to you.
I would add you in a heartbeat so that you could see a stance. I mean, I didn't be part of it, but
I wouldn't have gotten to watch you dance anyway because I was standing over there changing my shirt. But and then as I sat down, I was like, I live streamed yesterday. Was I wearing that shirt yesterday? Did I dox myself? I hope not.
I don't know if it's big enough for anybody to even be able to tell like any logos or anything.
I don't remember what I wore yesterday because I went to town and went to the library and got books from the library and went to the coffee shop and then went to get lunch. I didn't wear that shirt yesterday because I wore my winter jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't wear hoodies when I wear winter jackets because it's too much.
Too bulk.
In this area.
Too much in the bulk.
Yeah. Okay. I feel better about my life now.
Good. Good. I'm so glad.
I don't have to worry about stalkers. Well, I mean, maybe, but not for that reason.
Not for that.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? What you doing tonight? Who's here? Hello, team. Hi, Rosie. Glad to see you back. Hello, everybody. Reading Check and Mate tonight.
Nice.
Hello, Becca. My mouse is not working. Hello, Kelly, and hello, Sean. I'm frozen and lost my Philly card. It's 15 real feel 0. But ready to get some writing in. That's colder than it is here.
I don't even know what the temperature is here.
So I'm sorry.
I think my car said it was 23 when I went to go get
it is
food earlier.
Very windy, and that is not helping anything.
So it's 24, and the real feel is 15 because we have like 20-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, they were like 40 mile an hour earlier today. Somebody lost a piece of sight.
I still show Tuesday snow.
I show Tuesday snow now too.
Okay.
But we were like, man, it's really, really freaking windy. And it was loud. And then Amber went to take the dogs out, and there's just a big hunk of siding in our yard. And I was like, oh no. She's like, I kind of looked around the edge of the house. Like, I don't think it's ours. I was like, cool.
It is 13 here. It's 13 with a real feel of 6. So be prepared for that to head your way.
Cool. Oh, yeah. It's getting cold. Like, we've got some highs in the lows.
Some highs in the lows?
We've got some highs in like low 20s.
We've got some highs in the lows coming up.
Next Monday is a low of 8. 8.
Love that.
Singularly. It's fine. Hello. Good evening. Somewhat sick, so I'm going to be watching plotting videos. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I apologize.
Sorry to be
on time. My weekly injection was more difficult than it should have been. I'm so sorry. I have no voice, but at least it lasted through my youngest birthday party yesterday. Ooh, I bet you got yucky kid germs.
Gross.
So gross. Hello. Trying to finish that time I got drunk and saved a human tonight. Hello. Still behind on writing, but determined to get something on page for these sprints. I believe in you. I always believe in you. You've got this. There's something different with your audio. There's a bit of an echo.
It's me. I completely changed my desk and moved everything around, and my microphone and my speaker are sitting too close to each other, and I have them turned up too loud. So I have to turn them down so I could barely hear them. I mean, I could wear headphones. That's too loud. So
Oh, perverts. I tried to get off. I can't get off screen. I'm too wide. My camera's sitting back there.
So it should be fixed now. And if not, let me know and I will adjust.
It sounds better. I'm tackling the dreaded blurb tonight. Oh, they're the worst. I can write a whole book, but if you ask me to summarize and like give you a 1-sentence pitch or a blurb, I'm done. I can't do it ever. I think I'm going to work on my fantasy work in progress for the sprints and read for the second. Crushing it, Kelly. I am all good now. Good. I'm still in like decompression mode from the last, finishing the last book, last sprint. So I've been reading and diamond painting, which is why I have a light coming up to my chin. I've got a section open for my diamond painting. So I'm going to finish that and then probably read. I've been doing some like vague outlining and character stuff, but I'm not ready to start writing again yet. So I'm not gonna.
It's fair.
Yeah. Thank you. No, my illness is because the weather changed. It normally affects me with headaches and such, but this time I've been having sinus congestion.
The COVID is at least now out the door.
Yeah.
We got through the COVID.
We got through the COVID. Now we definitely have some pressure issues with the temperature changes, but the COVID's gone, which is great. But yeah.
Which was not fun, by the way. Don't recommend it.
Supposed to be fun.
No.
If it was supposed to be fun, everybody would want it to happen. So
no. No, thank you. What's everybody working on tonight? Jessica?
I have a video to edit and I need to plan out next week.
Okay. Are there lights blinking on my screen specifically?
Lights blinking on your screen?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Are you having a stroke? Do we need to call an ambulance?
I don't think so. I just see lights flashing on like my little image and not on yours. I thought it was my light pad like being weird, so I turned it off, but now I can still see it.
Weird.
Like in my monitor, like when I'm looking at my little like rectangle, I see a light flashing. If you come over here, you'll see it.
Then
It's your computer because it's not on mine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not
As
on
long
mine
as
either.
that would be not nice. Hello, JC.
Hello, JC.
Welcome. Amber, what will you be doing?
Probably for a while unraveling this knot of this yarn that I made for myself.
Yeah. Bree's off tomorrow, Martin Luther King Day, so I think I'm going to just read with my eyeballs. But if that doesn't go well, maybe get up another diamond painting an audiobook. We shall see. I am physically reading Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I just had to check and see if this was one that we were allowed to talk about, but I am. So yeah, I'm reading that. I'm not far. I'm like 90 pages in. But I'm going to diamond paint first, and then maybe get there. I really should edit a video, but I think that's a tomorrow problem. I did edit 5.5 hours of video down to 29 minutes for Tuesday's video. You're welcome. It was a lot. Are the clips at 800 times speed? Yes.
That's a lot of speed.
It is a lot of speed, but considering how slow and meticulously I had to put together that book nook, 800 times speed does not look that fast. Working on finishing my video edit. I'm going to watch some plotting videos and drink some tea. Ooh, I love some tea. How are you liking Emily Wilde? I enjoyed that one. I look forward to the new one. I had very, very high hopes, and I don't dislike it. However, I don't know if you read it with your eyeballs, but the font is very small. I don't love that for me. and it's slower than I thought it was going to be. Not awful. It's just very slow paced.
I want you to know that yesterday, as I said, I went to the library, started my library vlog, did all of the things. And I have not been in that library for like 15 years. And so everything was like in a completely different place than it was before. Because like when I used to go, they still had an entire room that was nothing but like dictionaries and encyclopedias, which they don't have anymore because
We don't have that kind of thing anymore.
right. They don't have multiple sets of encyclopedias in one giant room anymore. So I was just kind of like milling around looking for different kinds of books because I had no clue where I was at, what I was doing, where I was going. It wasn't like I was going to talk to a human to find out. And I ended up in the large print section and I was like, you know, this could work for me. So I won't tell you what book I got because that's, you know, that ruins part of the fun. But like, look how large the font is. Large print font is the way to go, my friends.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like me and you can't do physical books because it causes migraines, buy you some large print books, man.
It's been a little bit rough. Like there's certain books I know I have a very difficult time reading physically, like the Sanderson White series, like tend to be very small. Some of them smaller than others, which is why I usually read the special editions if I can. But I wasn't expecting that one to be as small as it was. And I just come from reading the new Wayward Children's one. I got and finished in a day. And the font on that was much bigger. And then I opened that one and I was like, oh no.
I got 2 books. Look at the, ooh, where are we at, Jessica? This one. Look at the difference in the size of font. You can't see it.
You can.
This book goes here. This book goes here. There you go. Like that.
God.
There we are. Took me 20 years, but yeah, like completely huge different size in font.
Yeah.
I did find an audiobook of the second one, and I'm not sure if I'm going to actually read the second one for part of the vlog. I just, after I picked out the other one, I also seen that one, and I was like, must have.
Must take.
Yes. So I might just listen to an audiobook of that one and not put it as part of the vlog, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I wasn't impressed with our local library when we went. I'd asked for a couple books and I was like, they don't have them. And then I was like, oh, well, that's like their newest release. Like maybe they just don't have it in yet. But then I looked for like a release that came out a couple times before. And it was like a Riley Sager book, I think. I think I was looking at House Across the Lake. And they're like, oh, we don't have it. Like,
our library didn't have a lot. It was mainly like one floor that's smaller than half of my house was mostly like all of the romance, fantasy, mystery, thriller, regular fiction. But there are 13 libraries in our county that are part of that library system. So what they don't have at the one that I went to, they probably have at one of the others, and they just transfer them over. So
yeah, we didn't.
There wasn't a lot, and they have a lot of the
libraries.
We do have a lot of it.
But we asked about the Riley Sagers. They're like, oh, we have like 2 copies for 5 libraries, and it's like got a 20-person waiting list, and it's like, they get more copies.
We get more, obviously. But yeah, we do have a lot of libraries that are in our system. But I'll tell you, let's see who else is here. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. I read from my Kindle. I can read the large texts. It's there. Man, I had a migraine earlier, and it was the worst I've had since we got my meds fixed. Thankfully, still not what they used to be, which is good. I got a piercing specifically for my migraines, and for a while it helped a whole bunch, but then I've been getting a lot of
like cluster
headaches or tension migraines, like tension headaches or pressure headaches, which this is not going to do anything for, but it did get rid of a lot of my like more severe like down and out can't function migraines. But how was the Wayward Children book? I'm waiting for my hold. It was good.
That's what I'm reading right now too.
It wasn't my favorite, but it was good. I usually enjoy them. I hate that I need to do that, but it's what it is. It's fair. I got my first pair of bifocals right before Christmas. I have to admit, getting old. Yeah, I haven't had to do that yet. I know at some point I may need to, but they overcorrected my LASIK so that I wouldn't need them quite as early, so I'm still okay for now. Hello, I was taking the day off, but it's going to be super cold, and I want to do some writing. Put it down on paper, just in case we lose power. I hope you don't, genuinely, because cold and loss of power not fun. But yeah, I have both sides done for your day. Oh, look at you! I only did one because this did not heal easily at all, and I don't think I could have handled having both done. Did help. Then we adjusted my meds some more and added one. Crazy the difference it's made. I'm glad you found something that worked for you. Are we ready to sprint?
Yep.
Born
Great.
ready.
Born ready. I like that. All right. Well, then let's get into a sprint and see what we can get done, see what we can read and or write. And we'll see you back here in 45 minutes. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. I love this for us. Go forth and be wildly productive.
Good luck, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Got the baby.
It's my niece. Hi, baby. That's too far away to be our cars.
Yeah.
I was like, somebody's car alarm is going off, but it's not ours. Here's your baby.
I have a baby.
You have a baby. You're the best baby.
Okay.
I am happy to report that my forced immersion therapy for Jasmine is starting to do better.
Good.
I can pick her up for like 5 seconds and put my face in her floof, and then I let her down, and then she cleans herself immediately. But, it's fine.
Doesn't run away though.
She doesn't run away. She'll sit right next to me and stare at me and clean off wherever I touched her, but she lets it happen, Okay, whatever's happening is very obnoxious.
I think multiple cars.
It does sound like a lot of cars.
The whole neighborhood.
Everybody. Let's see. We had some people join us.
So hello. Reading
Ballad
the
of
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
How was that?
Let's know.
I did not go
Just
into
got
this
my
thing.
laptop set up. Yay. Hello. Glad you arrived safely.
Yeah, you had a lot of traveling.
You reading the Harris, the heiress. Well, waiting for baggage. 5% in. Use the typos. You're fine. Glad you're making everything safely.
Yeah.
That was a hard H. Harris.
Harris.
It's like heresy.
Hello, Leah. Hello, my vlog is edited and rendering. Nice.
Look at you go.
15 minutes long, covering yesterday and today.
Do your legs still work, Laura, or have they fallen off?
Hello.
Hi.
Did I say hi?
Hello.
I have to cook stuff. We'll have to rewatch. That's fine. You're not here, but you're rewatching.
Happy
and
cooking things.
We love that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Baby kitty. How much of a baby is she? Like, when will she be for sure a year old?
Probably now.
I think she is, right?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
She showed up mid-March, and she was probably like 2 months old when she showed up. So I mean, she's probably a year old right around now.
Jennifer has 43 pages left of her book. I can do this. Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Got 20 minutes watching of a video. Still have another 15 left because the hubby and monster came home and they kept talking to me. How dare they?
Gross. Which is why I have neither.
You got this, Jennifer. Yep, we agree. I attempted to read but didn't really get much done because of the nephew, and then the family got home, so that didn't help. Yeah, that happens. Cute baby! And I got 273 written. Nice.
Nice.
Plus, I cleaned up the snack dishes and got ready for.
Oh my gosh, crushing it.
That's productive right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 289 words and made myself some French fries. The moment the timer started, my toddler came and bugged me, so I got what I could. Ew, toddlers. My legs are still working. It just takes some re-assimilation from sitting to walking again when I get up.
When the front of your thigh burns, when you have to stand up and you're like, oh!
Yeah. I was like, leave me alone, I want to work. Yeah. I would have done the same. Read a few more pages of Distance. Nice. I want to do a 5K walk this coming Saturday and keep the momentum going.
I would definitely definitely do like some minimal walking this week too, because obviously the fat person who's over here trying to tell you how to live your life. I just know, like, from all of the years where I did on and off working out, like anytime you did exerted a lot of energy and then didn't do anything, like the first day after, not bad, but the second day after, it hurts worse than it did
The
the
first
second
day.
day always hurts worse. Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad. So like, you
Yeah,
know,
the second day.
at least some stretches and like, you know, do a couple walks around the apartment floor or something. Otherwise you'll be hating yourself tomorrow.
Because I can't stay sitting though, because Roy demands to be outside at least twice a day.
Yeah.
You get away with twice?
He's looking out for you.
My dogs want to go out constantly.
Mine
Well,
too.
they just never want to go out on the same schedule. That doesn't help either.
No.
Raja
Gosh,
goes out
but-
twice a day. She
Yeah,
says, I've already been out twice today. I'm going to sleep now. Leave me alone.
My dog had an accident in here the other day. He was having some stomach issues. And Jasmine was looking at him with like such disdain. And I looked at her and I said, "Hey, you can't say that you poop in a box."
To which I replied, where she's supposed to go. But she did. She was looking down from her little perch at like the mess on the floor, and she was like,
That's disgusting. You could have went in the box.
"That's gross." She was like, "This isn't me. I didn't do that. It's freaking plebe."
Can I have my arm back?
No, it's my arm now.
How did you guys do on the stream here?
I
Editing a whole video and it is uploading.
Yay.
noise. I'm almost on my section, but my section was this big, which is pretty large for a diamond painting.
Yeah,
So I went big. I've got
that's what she said. I've been working on learning different granny squares. So this is the one that I just did. It's like a circle granny square. And then I have like a solid granny square and then like the normal ones. So that's what I did. I finished that circle one.
I have to figure out how to do sunflower shaped ones.
Yeah, I saw that
because
one.
Melissa was working on a sunflower blanket in 2019. The first time when she had to have like the brain tumors removed, and her doctor told her to find something to do like with her hands that would keep her brain working. And so she started doing crocheting blankets. And I have a whole bunch of pieces of the granny squares that she did, and then like the yarn. And so one day I'm going to know how to crochet. I just don't know how to do that specific sunflower granny square that she was doing. So I had to figure that out so that I can get them all
Find
together.
the pattern online for it.
Yeah. I could also take one apart and count stitches, but that's not as fun. Can I help you?
I got this on Amazon. It's a little granny square blocking board thing.
I've legitimately never seen one of those, but it's very interesting.
Yeah, this is the small one, so it's just for like the small 5-inch granny squares, and then they have like a bigger one, but I didn't get that one. And then it's kind of cute because it has a little stand, so it sits up like this on the stand.
Oh,
It's cute.
you can show off your granny squares.
All the grannies.
Yeah.
All the grannies. She's
I
been
hope
crushing
you-
it.
Yeah, I finished a gummy bear, a large gummy bear for Julie. Finished the sweater I was working on.
Sweater looks adorable.
Quit. You are on the internet.
And then I have more yarn coming, so I'm gonna do a sweater for Julie, a cardigan for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe
Yeah,
by then I'll be ready to get back to writing.
I gotta get back to it, but
If you don't stop, I'm going to make you get down. You cannot do that kind of stuff on the internet for free.
not for free.
Not for free.
Box for the win. We have a perfectly good box. How dare you sully our floor? That's for hairballs.
Mhm.
Nice yarn work. Thank you. I am loving the crafts happening with y'all. So inspiring. Yeah, we're at a little crafting phase right now. We're both. I just haven't gotten back to my book. I need to, but my brain isn't braining. Is there such a thing as a granny circle? There's such a thing as a granny everything you can think of. So,
Technically, a granny circle would just be like the square that Amber has that has the circle in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Because the point of a granny square,
it's pretty interesting.
it doesn't look like a normal circle. But technically, like the point of a granny square was that you could just work on a bunch of small squares and then sew them together to make a blanket out of, which would be really hard to do with a circle. So
Yeah.
But you think if you put a bunch of those together, I was saying like it would basically just look like a polka dot, almost like blanket.
Be cute.
Because they even have micro granny squares that are like this big that you could put together in a blanket, which would be a feat. I mean,
So
that would be a lot because you have to make hundreds of them to make one blanket.
That's one that you use as like a baby blanket.
I saw a girl did like a king size blanket with the mini granny squares, and it was a little ridiculous. Like it looked really cute when it was done, but
I mean, if you like it, but you hate the sewing part, so you would not want to do micro squares.
Here's the thing.
She bought the right tools.
I bought the right, like,
Now
I
she
have
doesn't
some
mind.
like sewing needles.
Yeah, a tapestry needle.
Mhm.
I bought a whole set of stuff. Notions, as they call them.
Yes.
I have like a bunch of different ones in here, and it even came with these like humongous ones.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm ready to go.
Can I help you?
She is. I got bored the other day because I don't like work. And I scheduled everything for February. So all the February sprints are up now. You can set your notifications. It's a thing you can do. If you're interested, I think we should be good for all the Sundays. So they're all there.
I'm going to be early next Saturday. We're doing 10 a.m.
Okay.
Just for future reference.
I mean, if my sleep schedule stays on course, I will be asleep till noon.
Okay. Well, I am having Aoife on, and she is in Germany. So we're doing earlier in the day, so it's not midnight for her when we start.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair. I've been leaning into the sleep real hard.
Julie's been sleeping real hard for the last couple weekends. I'm up usually by 10, and she's still asleep for a couple of hours.
I'm like, my body needs rest. I'm not waking up till my body says it's time to wake up, and then we'll talk about it.
Y'all are sick. We're sick, so that's fair.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't have breakfast until 2 o'clock today, and then laid down at 3 and slept until 5:30. So, am I going to sleep tonight?
Mm-mm.
Who knows?
Perhaps not.
If that cat is still a baby, then that is CP, and no, not anywhere on the internet should that exist.
That's true. Bad cat.
Mm-mm.
Is it bad that I think the granny square that has the circle looks like a nipple? No, that's what it looks like for sure.
1000% looks like that. And I told her that multiple times.
Yeah.
Especially since it's flesh colored.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna do one of the opposite colors.
Like you had to start with a rosy nip. You couldn't have started with a different color.
Sleep is for mortals.
Which I am. Which I happen to be.
I'll most likely be at all those sprints. I have plans for February that I have to do. I don't wanna, but I got.
Yeah.
I need to be done a whole other book by the time spring comes around. So
Hey,
at some point, I
Don't
will
bite your
leave.
Aunt Julie's face.
Hey, it's rude, Rush.
I was in the other room earlier and I left up sprints. And I came back to see how much time was left. And they were still like small on the side. And she was like biting Brittany in the face. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like she was just in here. I'm like, first off, that is a new monitor. If you knock it off the counter, I'm going to be so mad at you. Second off,
You ready to go again?
She can do no wrong.
I am always ready, except for when I'm not.
ready. She was born ready, don't you remember? I am ready. We can do this.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Crush it.
The silly clock playing silly clock games.
The second one never feels like that's how long it is.
Always so fast.
You're so fast. Zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Mm-hmm. How'd everybody do? I finished my section in diamond painting and then started reading again.
Ambi?
I finished the other square. That has the opposite colors. That it's not flesh colored in the middle.
It depends on whose flesh it is.
I don't personally know anybody with green flesh.
Alphaba.
Well,
Not really.
I would like to point out that on the computer screen, it just looks like kind of like a dark black charcoaly gray color. There's no green to be had, at least on my screen.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, on my screen, there's no green on my screen. I mean, there could be on somebody else's, but mine has 0 green. So it's whatever. I made a thumbnail for tomorrow's video, filmed a video for tomorrow. I'm almost done editing a video, another video. It's a bonus video, so it's only like 6 minutes long. I have like a minute left to edit. I got chocolate milk. I started doing some meal prep for tomorrow for get out of my chocolate milk, Raja. For work, for lunch. I made mashed potatoes earlier and I got beef and noodles out of the freezer. So I'm heating those up because it's like in a half gallon. So I'm heating them up so that I can separate them out and portion them out with the mashed potatoes and have lunch for the week. And I think that's it.
It's a lot. You did a lot.
I did a lot. It was a very strange hour, 45 minutes. However long it was weird. Will you hold my milk? Oh, she just laid down. She was like, oh, must lay down.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had chocolate milk, but you saying it made me want it.
Listen, I don't like
the other day.
Milk. I like the chocolate milk that you can get at the store.
Correct.
Like already mixed.
Yeah.
This is pre-mixed chocolate milk.
I can do. I don't like making it myself. I just don't taste it. Just tastes.
It doesn't taste as good, but that like half gallon of like chocolate milk from the grocery store.
That's what this is. The other day, I was sitting at work and I was like, I need to go to the grocery store after work. And I think I might have time traveled last night because I really need some chocolate milk. And if you know, you know.
I don't know.
It's Men in Black. Men in Black 3. When you time travel, you create
Men in Black 3.
Chocolate dairy products. Listen, I was talking about it at work because I said exactly what I just said. And my boss was like, I have no clue what you're talking about. And 2 of the guys were in the office and they're both like 26 and 34. So they're like in my age bracket. And I said something about Men in Black 2 and both of them at the exact same time were like Men in Black 3. And I was like, okay, Men in Black 3. I knew it was one of the sequels. Okay. Calm down. You say hi to Aunt Julie? No? Okay.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I'm staring at mine just sleeping on my bed.
Men in Black 3 is where you have Josh Brolin playing like a young or whatever his real name is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Oh, how did everybody else do?
Also, everybody's saying that it doesn't look green. Not everybody, 2 people. But maybe if I put a light on it.
It looks more green, but it still looks gray.
It's I don't understand it. It's so green. Jesus Christ.
Does it look green on your screen, Julie? Or are you seeing it green because you know it's green?
I know it's green, so I'm seeing it as green, but like it's very green.
Does this?
I wonder against the red if it looks any different, but who knows? But it's very pretty. It's like my favorite color. It's my favorite
That looks
color.
more green.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
the skein.
that's it.
that
Well, that looks so brown, and that's like a dark blood red.
Yeah, the colors are definitely.
burgundy.
Getting
The
it
colors
closer is helping.
Definitely not coloring.
It's green when you see the whole thing. Let's see what everybody else did.
Julie's shirt matches her header.
It does.
I can't see the header.
Oh.
I see live 2 hours, 10 minutes, 8 seconds, 15 people
You
watching.
can't see the word sprint?
No, it's covered up.
Oh, I can still see sprint.
I can see the whole thing.
Ooh, I can't, but that's okay.
I was
Almost
waiting
like
for it to be
when
like, this shirt is purple.
I have plans for February that I have to do. We already did that one, right? Raj knows
Yes,
humans are delicious.
That was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Humans are delicious, yeah.
I'm behind on my goals. You got this.
She just looked up. She was like, they are delicious, actually.
Actually, yes. And going through and peeking at what new releases for the year I'm interested in that we know of so far, and added a separate Goodreads shelf for them. So yay. I couldn't tell you what's coming out at any point ever.
I can tell you 3 books for January. That's all I got so far.
I know.
Actually,
Dude.
I can only tell you 2 books for January because one of them is from St. Martin's Press, so I can only tell you 2.
We were. Oh, I don't know what it is.
Well, you could just tell us.
Is
when
it
we're
Crystal
not
Sutherland?
online. Okay.
Yeah. They reached out to me and they're like, "Do you want to finish copy?" And I was like, "No."
No, I don't actually. I have no interest in that, but thank you.
Uh-oh. I forgot how sad this scene is. I've been avoiding writing this scene for a while. Now I have to. And I'm going to cry. Oh, baby. We're at the sad part. If you can make yourself cry, that's amazing. Everybody else will too then. Video is taking forever to upload. Ugh, so close. Only 11 pages left. I'll definitely have to finish tonight. You still can. Eat dinner, continue to work on Goodreads spreadsheet and things for 2024 releases. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Like, while I go boom, boom, my supernova girl.
I did absolutely nothing.
It's a
That's right.
planetary
Top of it.
megastellar hydrostatic. There's no gravity between us.
30 words.
I don't think.
Definitely don't agree. I'm about halfway through another video. Actually took a few plotting notes. I'm ready for bed. I might even try to write tomorrow. Hope you do. Hope you feel well enough that you can. Your weekend blog is live.
Yay.
Woo-hoo. Look black on my screen. Chocolate milk is fan-flippin-tastic. What about She-Hulk or Gamora?
They too would have green areolas and boobies.
Probs, yeah. I like dark chocolate cashew milk. Dark chocolate cashew milk sounds amazing. Let's get my hands on some.
I've never had cashew milk, so I cannot.
I don't think I have either.
I've had almond and I've had oat.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've had
I
cashew.
don't think I've had cashew. Looks teal on my screen. Without the light, looks black.
It's like a very jewel tone green.
Yeah, it's very like dark hunter. Okay, when you shine the light on it, the green came through. It's weird because that yarn ball looks unmistakably green, but square looks black.
It's just very dark. I don't have the best lighting in here.
No, but it is a very pretty color. I wanted to make a big pillowcase for like our couch pillows with it.
Yeah, I know what pattern I want to do. I just need to get more yarn so I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If anybody's curious, this is Lion Brand Heartland. The color is called something.
Everything in our house
Looks
is
black on screen, looks green in person.
It's
a long
King. It is so soft and squishy. It's amazing. I love it.
Anybody have any big goals for the week they want to share that we can touch base on again next week?
No.
No, nothing. I about the job that I applied for.
That would be great.
That would be great. I applied for a job the other day too with Penguin, I think. Who knows?
Penguin.
I mean, I've gone to what stage 4 of the interview process, so like, I really want it. We shall see. We shall see. If not, I'll have to start job searching again, which is literally, I hate nothing more in all of the world. So, you know. Other than that, I think by the time I'm sprinting next week, I would like to have, I will not have a full outline for the book, but I would like to be like in the process of outlining the book. That would be nice because I want to start writing before the end of the month. And I need to do some prep work. I think it's time for bed. Been up since 2 a.m. Did take a nap for a couple hours, but still, that's fair. We're going to wrap it up anyway. It's all good.
What if I don't want to wrap it up? What if I want to keep here and party? Keep here.
There's no party to be had. But if you want to keep here, you can continue.
If you want to keep here and party, we're not going to stop you.
I'll never, you have to fight for your right to party, first of all. But if you want to keep here and party, you can.
It sounds like maybe I should go home and go to bed.
Yeah. I'd like to have a more solid outline, plot points, and to actually have written more words. I've not written any words in 5 days. Yeah, I haven't written since sprints last weekend, so I've been.
But you finished a book that you deserve a break.
I did finish a book, and I ran reports on the books that I've written, on my 4 drafts that I have sitting here, and I made notes on the next book, but I have not outlined the next book yet, which needs to be done. I need to be more prepared going into it. So there's that. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
All right, friends, we are going to get going, but we will see you next week right back here. Again, all the sprints are set for next month too, so you can set all your notifications.
Or you can not. Because
Or you can not. You don't have to come back, but we would like to
this
see
is
you.
a free country. Ish.
I don't know about that, but this stream is a safe space, so you don't have to come back, but you're welcome.
This is a safe space, and you don't have to come back.
This is a safe space. You don't need to be here, but if you would like to keep, what did you say?
I have no idea.
I want to keep it in the party.
Keep here partying.
I want to keep here.
You can come hang out with Raja. She'll be here.
Yeah. Or you can sprint with Jess, 10 a.m. on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Before our sprints on Saturday night. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Everybody say goodbye.
Good
night.